Apparently, that music was not timed incorrectly. Welcome to another session of this live video production as I record some more podcast introductions. So far, I've recorded 6 of the 22 or 21 versions that I need to, or maybe it's 17. I can't remember. So it's been a great process. So you can use any application to record these introductions, of course, anywhere from Adobe Audition, Audacity, web browser, even Zoom. People are using Zoom to record just audio segments for their podcast, and then it gives them an audio piece. There's several applications that you can use, and this is the one that I really like to use because the power that this application gives me. All right, starting out, we have episode number 331 that I'm looking at. Hey Nathan, how you doing, my man? Good to see you joining and watching me as I do this process. Awesome. So Nathan says that he uses Zoom to record his podcast. Yes, I use Zoom as well to record the guest podcast, but anytime I want to record just the audio piece of it, like just me talking, then I'll use something like Adobe Audition or Audio Hijack by Rogue Amoeba. So let's begin. Here we go. Hit the record tab. I like to give at least a 2-3 second intro, blank space in the audio. So then later on, I can grab the noise print from here and apply to the entire application. So it's already recording what I'm talking. So let me go ahead and start the introduction. In this episode, we get to speak with Tawny Loveless, a love life expert whose sharp skills have allowed her to master the art of breakup recovery, as well as relationship creation. Transform your love life in just 8 weeks with her revolutionary, results-driven, personalized TLC, Tawny Loveless Coaching Blueprint. She has a powerful blend of professional tools as well as personal experience. Her style, demeanor, and ability to empathetically deliver the truth sets her apart. Tawny has a demonstrated history of working in nonprofit organizations, crisis intervention, case management, public speaking, leadership management, consulting, coaching, facilitation, mediation, and the health, wellness, life industry. Strong professionally with a Bachelor of Arts focused in psychology, communication, and human services from Indiana University. Let's find out how this blueprint works for those persons she'd already helped. And then I hit stop, and that's the introduction. Now, it recorded a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning that I can easily delete. But what I want to do is I want to capture this little piece over here, which is about a second or two. Hit Command-Shift-P, which brings up this dialog box all around noise reduction. So let me go ahead and capture the noise print. And you see this is the noise floor down here below the 120 decibel. So now I'm going to select the entire file and hit apply. Once I hit apply, the entire noise print from this file is gone. If I do this again, Command-Shift-P, and hit the capture noise print, that noise is completely gone from the file. So let's hit close. And the next thing that I want to do is apply this favorite called Junaid's parametric equalization. And here we are. We have the equalizer applied. Here is the audio, but here I set the marker here because this is where I started the actual introduction. So I'm going to grab this beginning part, which was just me talking, and to the microphone and getting recorded to this piece, and voila. And then I can listen back to the audio, and I know you can't hear it, so let me see if I can enable so you can hear back what I can hear. Go to audio hardware. The output will be the loop back audio. Ooh, Ecamm Live App audio. I wonder if that's going to enable me to hear back. Nope, didn't make it happen the way I wanted to. So let's play a little bit again. Default output will be, let's put loop back audio. Click OK. And now I want to go to the loop back audio. I'm going to go to the loop back audio, the controller, and enable. What do I enable? The microphone. And this output is going to be loop back audio. And now you should be able to hear the audio coming from this file. Master the art of breakup recovery, as well as relationship creation. Transform your love life in just 8 weeks with her revolutionary, results-driven, personalized TLC, Tanya Loveless Coaching Blueprint. She has a powerful blend of professional tools as well as personal experience. Her style, demeanor, and ability to empathetically... I think I nailed it. What do you guys think? That's pretty good. All right. Let's save this file and go to the next one. Command-Shift-N enables me to create a new file for audio. And this is going to be copy, paste, Lee Chambers. It's been fun talking to all of these folks, and the expertise and what they bring to the table is just fascinating. All right, let's hit record. In this episode, we get to speak with Lee Chambers. He is a functional life coach, workplace well-being trainer, and a public speaker. He guides individuals to find their purpose and dissolve the barriers they are facing in their lives, then coach them week by week to move them closer to their vision of success. Open and honest conversation and deep relationships constitute the foundation of their coaching sessions. So one thing that I realized is that I'm not as close to the microphone as I wanted to be, so I'm going to re-record. In this episode, we get to speak with Lee Chambers. He's a functional life coach, workplace well-being trainer, and a public speaker. He guides individuals to find their purpose and dissolve the barriers they are facing in their lives, then coach them week by week to move them closer to their vision of success. Open and honest conversation and deep relationships constitute the foundation of their coaching sessions. Let's find out what are the areas he helps individuals with as we listen in to this episode. I think that was pretty on point. There might have been some pieces like over here. Took a longer break than usual. Let me listen through. Speaker. He guides individuals to find their purpose and dissolve the... It's so serious, man. My son was saying earlier that I should have a little more fun in my tone. And that I'm not too fun, but these are just introductions. And the actual conversation is a lot of fun. So, I don't know, just tell him. All right, let's apply the parametric equalizer. And voila, this is. We get to speak with Lee Chambers. He's a function. You know what I need is I need some water because this is very dry. So let's save this into the folder and we are good to go. So I look out in the distance. Drink some water. All right, let's do the next one. This is going to be Mark Fidelman. In this episode, we get to speak with Mark Fidelman. He is a highly motivated, self-directed, and results-driven global marketing executive who possesses exceptional abilities for building strong, cross-functional relationships with division stakeholders and internal business partners. Strong ability to develop and present analytics KPI reports for all digital assets and campaigns. Strategize with analytics research teams to create tools using data analytics, predictive modeling, and audience journey mapping using new approaches and design to drive marketing effectiveness. Let's get deep into this episode and find out how he was able to come up with all these extra. Let's dig deep. Let's dig deep into. Oh my God. Let's dig deep into this episode and find out how he was able to come up with all of these extraordinary abilities in the digital marketing industry. Wow, dude, that was a lot of mouthful of words. So sleepy. I think that's gonna do it for now. I can send these off to my editor and he can get started because right now I don't have any episodes ready to publish for this week. And right now I have about 22 episodes sitting in here. That means whoever I spoke with last was going to have to wait 20 weeks before the episode goes out. Now that's a very, very long time. 20 weeks is like 5 months. So I'm thinking of changing how I publish these episodes. I just might have to update. The way I do this. So Nathan says he uses Zoom for his introductions. So what I'm going to do is I am thinking about sending out these episodes twice a week. I think changing up the pace as I also speed up the marketing for the episodes for the podcast, I think. Because when I have these conversations with my guests, they are looking to share this knowledge and share this information with the world. And if they have to wait for 5 months before the episodes goes out, well, that's a long lead time. But if I can cut it down to say 2.5 months, then it's not too bad for somebody who I interviewed 2 days ago. I do know that there are other folks that are creating. What I need to do is I need to change the view of my what are my scenes at? Here's my scene. Nope. Where is my scenes? This is not it. That's not it. Okay. I'm missing my scene window. Main window scenes. There we go. So since I'm just having a conversation with you guys, I just want to bring on this full video because I'm just sitting inside that little window. So what I want to do is I want to change up the format. Well, the formats can remain the same, but I'm working on some new ways to engage with the audience, engage with the content, and showcase the guests that I'm having these amazing conversations with. I think one way to do it is to do a live show on Facebook. We have the conversation, we ask questions from the audience, and then bring those questions for the guests to answer. I think that would be a pretty fun way to enhance the experience. So I think that's something I'm thinking of launching sometime next year, sometime next month. There's a lot of logistics in play. Another thing that I'm working with is a game show for Hacks and Hobbies. I know it's something brand new. We just started the conversation about it a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to be super, super exciting to do that. So anyways, I don't like hearing myself in headphones, but the headphones were good because I'm listening to the audio that I'm recording on Adobe Audition. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what's going to happen. I've still got 10 more introductions to record. I think I'm at 340 total, or 342. 340 is missing a introduction, but that means I still have 5 more ones that I can still record and go ahead and send that over to the editor. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching this content, engaging with the media and the man. It's really awesome having you as somebody who supports. So we'll give that a clap. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, getting that loop back happening, because we're using the loop back audio so you can hear what I'm recording. And then so let me turn that off real quick. So before I jump into something totally different, what up, Hamza Khalid? Hope you're doing well, my man. Let's showcase this thing on here. Add to the broadcast. What's happening? Hamza Khalid, how is your biking journey going, my man? So all I'm talking about is how I'm recording introductions to podcast episodes. I use Adobe Audition. Take a look at the app screen. I just recorded an episode with Mark Fidelman, or the introduction to Mark Fidelman, and I've got a few more to go. Oh wow, Hamza, you retired from cycling. Holy smokes, my man. I had no idea you retired. I'm still not going to say that I retired, even though I haven't ridden all this year, 2020. I have not ridden my bike. I have not ridden my road bike. But I do look forward to getting back on the horse sometime this week. That's crazy. All right, so what I was gonna do is hit stop on this broadcast, and maybe I can pay a little more attention to what I'm doing. Having a conversation with you guys has been exciting. Thank you for watching, you guys. Usman, Michael, Vishnu, Dwight, and Hamza Khalid. The one thing that I totally forgot, I still gotta practice on how these lives happen. So there's a specified process that my good friend Stephanie Liu follows. She's a live streaming queen. At least that's how I know her as. She's the one who taught me a little bit about live streaming using Ecamm Live. I think Pat Flynn was another gentleman who shares that experience with me. But again, it's always exciting to share my content and show you what I have been up to. It's super exciting to do that. And thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing Sunday. Adios.